being concerned about conservation of the environment, especially protection of water sources, this village leadership is far advanced in understanding the need of promoting sanitation in the village, which is seen in their decision to pass a legislation prohibiting households from discharging their waste, particularly toilet septage, into drains and rivers.
Mensyua ni penonkan begini ka pancanan ru mensyua rai niat nama rumput don ka hadirin trong kata pat madu arcar khatnyo pat ni la kram penonkan syu ikani bawa nakaliang trong snong ru la khang ba banjai pancanan sini mani spul pelai ke wa chawa chaput ti hadirin trong kata ru la sna sop tentang ru ngong ba ngin chu ini tang ba nakalian trong snong perum sya lo ai de tho ba ngin sya ban pelai sarut mentan adu ba ngila khang yak thi ngiyat pancana be jang ni adu ba khang snong untuk arcar khatnyau ngila yat be ni mentan.
Under the Solid and Liquid Waste Management Program under the Swachh Bharat Mission at Laitmawlong, the Wahmawpein village has installed an oil trap cum soak pits to safely dispose of the domestic wastewater from the kitchen, thereby doing away with the practice of open drains in the village by allowing the entire wastewater to seep into the ground. Besides, planted gravel filters are constructed in areas where soak pits are not possible due to the rocky structure of the land. Furthermore, the village has also taken initiatives to have the same arrangement of soak pits in piggery sheds constructed under the MNREGS, by which the wastewater no longer spills to the ground, thereby eliminating the otherwise foul smell and breeding place for flies and mosquitoes.
Kani kalong kaskim MNREGS, jika semsnya kabang layo na po arsenal like Wahmawpein. Ini ko ka pa tu ini lembak ka bangila sina I bagay ka subo kalong kepala terkong te gaji mentoy ka bangiyo kalong menikong ai ka jengkuan ka ba ar hading paka terkong ka subo ka pelait na ka jeng sma de scan ko PPI ne ngam iu bandagon scan se ko weru misternat haba lembak ka jeng aji mentoy lembak swach dara sum ka wara aji mentoy sibun ba habri kana kam.
The people in Laitmawlong, Wahmawpein village are basically a farming community and cultivate vegetables like potatoes, cabbages and others, which is the main source of livelihood for them. Such an activity requires a huge supply of manure, which is traditionally obtained through burning of farm wastes. The introduction of the concept of composting through Swachh Bharat Mission has brought about a change in the way people handle their cultivation. The Swachh Bharat Mission promotes the utilization of household biodegradable wastes as well as farmyard biomass to produce good organic composts. Each household is provided with 2 buckets for the storing of wet kitchen wastes and dried leaves, which are available in plenty from their surroundings. Families are being trained to mix 1 part of wet waste from their kitchen and 3 parts of dried leaves with the addition of small cow dung or soil on a daily basis. When the bucket has become full, they are instructed to take the buckets to the community composting tank and empty the mixture into the tank.
Tekani kari katop ka bangi lasna saw kumra ha ka ba kinosnong gila ban breik ni kinyun hang ne ba pon na yeng ka ban brener kat baga jing thap slapo ka borti ka bangi la ai te nak ling ka snong ru ngi la kimilenti ba kan ka top kan dap sado ngom no sibnai ha ko ke tliu te bangi ti hineng yo I haneng don south li ka tliu kan ka ban kong ha pandam te adap kan ngi ha ban thap sa kan ko ke tliu ba ar te kumju radin badap ni ka ba ar ngi la ban thap sa te ka balai te nang tu pat ngi dab ring balai te ngi ha ban thap sa kan ka tliu ka ba sao hadin ba adap kan ka sip sao barok khoi ka long sao banai te kan ka long ka jing pen be jong I ka snong ka ba sisin stayo ngi ha ban man ra ang ne bangin thap ni ka no gini ki mar ba pu ang ne po ka chaka.
Interestingly, Laitmawlong Wahmawpein village has innovatively set a model for waste management in handling the non-biodegradable wastes by buying all the scraps available in the village using a revolving fund maintained by the village committee. The community storage shed constructed under the Swachh Bharat mission is being creatively put to use for storing the waste items. When the storage has become full, a scrap dealer is being contacted who comes and buys back all the collected waste, thereby making this initiative a sustainable venture from the village.
ไปบ้าที่บันภาคเป็นประเทศกินวันราบนะนี่กันที่ลงยีเทียดก็จังหวัดบัสนองกันอีกเทียดมาที่ที่เรากินแล้วบวกนี่
tiếng gì cũng kỳ nông sông nông này nhưng mà lại cái tia này mà cần khui cái nông cả thao nhưng mà lại cái thiệt thì cái nông này ha nên đôi bàn
Yang ni itu jaga buat ke plastik. Jadi beri nak kerla crush bahagian ini nak peluan. Tega do jangka kalau 10 tengkas kilo. Tengi wan soang ni ki jingtap aluminium. Ki warak ki pai bang ni. Tega do jang aluminium dari 10 tengkas kilo. Te khang pai bak kan sungi bu ni jaga buat ke plastik apa ke plastik ki warak kan bu yang ni. Bagai ni kado jaga plastik ni menjusi ki dam tak cukup sepanjang warak yang ni bu ben senang. Te khang ni bu jaga bu kinar. Apa pakai kinar ni bu ang ni. Baru kau pergi bakin wan kini ini ke jumbu ya geteng ini kan buat yang ni kanar. Teka dua cokanar kalong kasan yang kasih kilo.
Di kong pinokkan ususnong akan ka snong Laitmawlong Wahmawpein di bidang dak basu kumen ya kan dikakam rangkat baka cingetri lang jong ki durong ba jong ka snong di baru kawe ban rai kan ka ban rai ka cingkhut ki suba bat ban rai ka cingpha ka snong
The Swachh Bharat mission has brought tremendous changes in the lives of the people in the villages through provision of adequate facilities of proper waste management. The impact can be clearly seen from reports obtained from the ICDS centers and community health centers. Laitmawlong health status can be traced through cases reported in diarrhea and dysentery. As is seen in the graph, there has been a reduction of 41% of diarrhea cases and 14% in dysentery cases. Similarly, there is seen a positive indication in terms of the nutritional status of children, having a normal weight of 92% among children below the age of 1, 72% for children between 1 to 3 years, and 65% for children between 3 to 5 years. Thereby, it can be safely concluded that with the implementation of solid and liquid waste management works at Laitmawlong village under the Swachh Bharat Mission Gramin has taken care of all the concerns which relate to protection of the environment, particularly safeguarding against contamination of water bodies and pollution of soil and other related environmental concerns, as well as ensuring that these implementations have a positive impact of the lives of the people in the village.